$100,000, 0% interest for 12 months approved on a brand new LLC. That is the exact result our client got approved for. You could see it right here, two different $50,000, 0% interest cards on a brand new LLC with Chase Bank, and this was just 1 week ago. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to run this play the right way to get 0% interest, not just for 1 year, but 2 whole years. I'm going to show you the exact application. I'm going to give you the exact links we use. I'm going to hand you the exact data points that are getting these approvals right now, because I run a real funding company that does over $5 million in approvals for our clients every single month in funding, and about $1 million of that comes from Chase Bank alone. So we don't guess. We've split tested over 100 different Chase applications, running different cards, different orders, and I'm going to show you the one sequence that landed the highest limits every single time based off of real data. I'm even going to fill out the application live in this video with you. So if you've got 10 minutes, stick around, because this might be the most valuable Chase video you watch all year. Welcome back to the Credit with Colin channel, where we talk about how to leverage credits and get approved for maximum business funding. I'm an 8-year United States Marine Corps veteran, and I run a real funding company with 25 plus employees. We fund over $5 million in approvals every single month for our clients, and roughly $1 million of that comes from Chase alone. Links to work with my team to fix your credit or get access to 100K plus in funding and deploy it into cash flowing assets like real estate are in the pinned comment and description below. Today is a watch me apply video. I'm going to break down the strategy, then take you inside an actual application. Hit that like button right now if you're ready, and also subscribe so you don't miss out the rest of the series. I'm going to show you how to apply for every single business credit card out there. Let's get into it. All right, quick foundation. Chase has 3 core business credit cards. I'm going to pull this up on our links. Go ahead and click Card Issuer, click Chase, click Submit. You'll see they have the Chase Business Inc. Unlimited card. It's 0% interest for 12 months. Comes with a $750 cashback bonus right now. The second card they have is the Chase Inc. Business Cash Card. It's also 0% interest for 12 months. Also comes with a $750 cashback bonus. Now, keep in mind, this card is going to play a very important role in getting you 0% interest for 2 years, like I told you earlier. 3, they got the Chase Inc. Business Preferred Card. This one has a $95 annual fee. It is not a 0% interest card, but it's going to come with 100K bonus points, and Chase Ultimate Rewards points are some of the most valuable travel rewards points out there. They could be transferred between all 3 air alliances, so you could basically travel anywhere in the world. Now, before you touch a Chase application, there's something you should know. You have to understand the Chase 5 and 24 rule. It's very simple. If you've been approved for 5 or more personal credit cards in the last 24 months, Chase will not approve you for personal or business Chase cards. Notice I said personal cards. Business cards do not count towards the 5 and 24 rule. So here's the move. While you're under the 5 and 24 rule, that's the best time to apply for Chase cards first, specifically business cards. And then you want to go ahead and use a slot for a Chase personal card. So for example, let's say you open 6 cards in the last 24 months, you're 6 and 24. You're locked out. But let's say a few months from now, you're going to age past that. 2 of those cards will age out. Now you're 4 and 24, and now you're back in the game. You could apply for Chase. So step number 1, you're going to want to figure out where you stand on the Chase 5 and 24 rule. If you're over it, wait it out. If you're under and you've got a 680 plus FICO, utilization below 30%, no lates, no DROGs, and fewer than 3 hard inquiries in the last 6 months, you're ready to apply. And if you need your hard inquiries wiped, it's included in our school membership. We wipe hard inquiries on all 3 bureaus for you. The link to the school membership is in the pinned comment below. All right, guys, here is the sauce. There are some levers that move your limit from getting approved for 5K to getting approved for 50K. And this is straight from all of our funding applications and the data. Number 1, Chase approves you based off of comparable credits. It helps if you have at least one 10K personal card, right? 25K is even better. Again, not required, but it definitely helps you land bigger limits. So with that being said, number 2, if you don't have at least one 10K card, you can raise your limits before you apply. You can do this by doing a soft pull credit line increase on every card that offers it, like American Express, Discover, Citibank, Wells Fargo, Synchrony Bank, Community Bank. No hard inquiry, so no risk. You can do this every 6 months to beef up your credit limits and get that big comparable credit limit. Number 3, Chase is a relationship lender. It really helps if you have a personal Chase card or a Chase business checking account. Not required, but it helps. We still have clients get big approvals with no business checking account. Number 4, if you're open to it, open the Chase business checking account first. This does 3 things. It builds a relationship. It lets you check inside the portal if you're pre-approved without a hard pull, and it gives Chase visibility into your bank rating, how much cash you put in the account, and if you can, drop $5K in the business checking account when you go to apply for this card. The more, the better. So here's some quick proof. We actually had a client named Chris. He had a super thin file. I'm talking, he had 2 personal credit cards, and there was a $3K limit and a $700 limit. They were both like 10 months and 11 months old. So should have been a hard no, but he actually got approved for some decent limits. Now, what he actually did was he opened the Chase business checking, dropped 10K in there, and then he got added as an authorized user on his mom's Chase card. Then when he applied, he walked away with 2 $16,000, 0% interest, 12 months Chase business cards. That's what relationships do, and that's what strategy does. Now, here's what makes this video different from every single video on YouTube with all these gurus living in their mom's basement. We don't guess, we split test, we have real data, we do this every single day. We applied and found out that applying for the Inc. Business Unlimited card first, in over 100 applications, the Unlimited card first gives the highest approval. It's no annual fee, it's 0% interest for 12 months, right? And then we found out that applying for the Inc. Business Preferred card, the non-0% card, gives the next best approval. And here's the idea behind it. It's not 0%, so Chase knows they're going to make money off of it. So even though you just got approved for the Chase Inc. Unlimited, they will give you a huge limit on this card because they know they're going to get to charge you interest. That is how our client got approved for not just 1, but 2 $50,000 0% cards just a week ago. This is where we see the best approvals applying in this order. Now, here is the magic move. Chase lets you transfer limits between cards. So when you get that preferred card, even though it's not 0%, no problem. You can call Chase and transfer the entire preferred limit onto your 0% unlimited cash card. That's exactly what happened with our clients, consolidated for 100K. And where the other magic is, now, a year from now, when the 0% runs out, you can go ahead and apply for the Chase Inc. cash card that you left untouched, get approved for it, and transfer your balances and extend your 0% from 12 months to 24 months, 0 interest for 2 years. This is the #1 Chase play. We've ran all the experiments, we've got all the data, and this is how you run Chase Bank, guys. Nobody else is teaching this, guys, because no one else actually runs a real business funding company and proven $5 million. So you're in the right place. Smash that subscribe button, drop a like and a comment below, and feel free to watch me apply for a Chase Business Inc. card for best practices. So you're going to want to go in the comment section and click the credit card application link. My advisors have been seeing real time. They're like, wow, those links are better than applying with a business relationship manager. We don't even use them anymore, right? We're applying to these links and we're getting 50K, 60K plus approvals on Chase Inc. cards. So click the link. When you click the link, you're going to want to click Card Issuer, click Chase, and click Submit. It's going to bring up the Chase cards. Remember, the first card we apply for is the Chase Business Inc. Limited. Click Apply now. Now, it's very simple. I'm going to fill this out with you right now. Best, rules, things like that. So you're going to want to go ahead and pick owner. You are the owner of this company. Put in your first name, put in your last name, put in your date of birth. Oh my God, I hope to God you know your date of birth. Otherwise, we're in trouble. Go ahead and put your social security number on there, or IATIN if you've got one. And address type, you're going to go ahead and pick domestic. Put in your home address. Make sure it's exactly correct. Completely fine. Put in an email address, phone number, mobile number, right, in case they need to call you. Now check this out. Go ahead, click yes. You authorize them. It's going to be a hard credit pull. You authorize them to run your Social Security and verify your stuff. Now look at this, total gross annual income. Your total gross annual income is what you earn or reasonably expect to earn. And you can use household income in here too. So for this client specifically, and for a lot of clients, again, it's not financial advice, but they put anywhere between $100,000 to $200,000. If you can prove more, by all means, you could put more. But this is a stated income application. It's typically not verified. It's typically all based off of your credit, right? Now, again, this client happened to put $170,000 for the personal gross annual income. It was their household income. Now, for legal business structure, LLC is typically what you're going to use unless you have a corporation or unless you're applying as a sole proprietorship. Go ahead, put your business legal name. You could put your desired business name on there. If I want to put Credit Colin, I can do that. And then does your business use another name? Do you have a DBA? Click yes if so. If not, click no. Number of employees, if you have none, you'll see right here. If it's just you, put 0. If it's you and another person, put 1. It doesn't really influence the application to put more employees or anything like that. Now, EIN number, go ahead and put down your EIN, make sure it's completely accurate. Your physical address can be the same as your home address. Perfectly fine. You're not going to get denied. I use my home address. Plenty of our clients use their home address. Unless you have a physical brick and mortar, you could go ahead and put that down. Generally, virtual addresses and things like that tend not to work very well either. Business phone number could be same as your mobile number. There's no issue there. Now, put the business date, month and year, and annual business revenue. Check this out, guys. For this client in particular, they put $500,000 for their annual business revenue. And you'll see right here, does Chase Business credit card applications allow projected revenue? And you'll see, yes, Chase allows you to report projected revenue or expected income for new businesses, right? It's going to be a personal guarantee. New businesses lack a financial track record. They're checking your credit. So be honest, don't hyperinflate the number to extreme levels, right? But you'll see right here that you can use a projected business revenue for this application, and this client happened to use $500,000. Now, estimated monthly spend, generally, this is a good number to put down, $10,000 to $25,000 monthly spend. You don't want to exceed more than 50% of the revenue, right? If the revenue is $500K, obviously you don't want to be spending $50K a month. That's $600K per year. You're negative, right? But you don't want to put it too small where it doesn't justify getting a big limit, right? So this client here put $25,000 for estimated monthly spend, about 50% of what their revenue is, right? Now, for business classification, a lot of our clients use 541611, which is consulting. You could type consulting on here, right? Consulting management, etc. It says 2 words here, but 541611, right? You could also put property management if you're a real estate investor. These are 2 that tend to work really well for our clients, for our real estate investing clients right here. Put in property management, and you'll see 531311. Residential property managers, right? Or consulting is fine. Like we said, marketing consulting works well too if you do any kind of marketing. But the 541613. Those are the top 3 that our clients use to get approved for these cards. You could go ahead and pick that one right there. Percentage of ownership for us is going to be 100% on here. No need to add employee cards. Go ahead, verify everything is right, read this, and click I've agreed and hit submit. Now, if you are instantly approved, like a lot of our clients are, you can go ahead and go back to the credit card applications and go ahead and apply for the Chase Business Inc. preferred card right away. Obviously, if you were denied, you're going to want to call reconsideration. Talk to them, find out the reason, ask to speak with a supervisor, let them know that you've got good credit, you've got a relationship with Chase, etc., and fight for reconsideration to get that manually approved. But if you are instantly approved, you could go ahead, fill out this application, and apply for the Chase Business Inc. preferred card right away, filling out the application with the same exact data points and get approved again for a similar limit, sometimes even a larger limit card. From there, you could even transfer the limit of this non-0% card by calling in, asking, call the number on the back of the card, activate the cards, and then go ahead and ask to shift the limit from the business preferred card to your 0% Chase Inc. unlimited card. Also, if you want to, do some real estate investing, you want to get some cash flowing assets, you could join our school community. We actually source Section 8 properties for our clients, cash flowing properties as well. Okay, guys, let me bring it back to the screenshot. This client got approved for not just 1, but 2 $50,000 cards, 0% interest for 12 months. They followed this exact sequence I showed you guys, no gatekeeping. It was a newer entity. And remember, our client, Chris, didn't file 2 baby cards, added an authorized user trade line, dropped 10K in the checking, walked away with 32,000 at 0%. So here's what to do right now. The application links are in the pinned comment. Take action. Get approved for this capital, guys. Go ahead and do it right now. Don't wait. Take action. That's how you get results in life. Number 2, if you want my team to do this for you, link is in the pinned comment. We can build out your whole strategy, your whole funding plan, handhold you through all the applications, get you approved for 100K plus, even deploy it into cash flowing assets. We do this all day. We do it every day. 3, join our community. Link is in the pinned comment as well, where we remove all of your hard inquiries. We have updated data points and strategies, and you even get group calls with me. or subscribe that button. What are you waiting for? We just dropped a bunch of game on you guys, shared everything, no stone left unturned, didn't gatekeep. So go ahead, hit subscribe. We're going to have a lot more Apply With Me videos in the series too. Quick recap, Chase is a relationship-based lender, helps open the business checking and drop 5K plus in it to build that relationship. Be aware of the 5 and 24 rule. Soft pull credit line increase, beef up those limits, and follow our proven split-tested sequence. Apply for the Chase Income Limited, then the preferred. Combine those, reset 0% after 12 months by applying for that Chase In Cash card later. This is exactly how our client hit 100K plus in 0%, and now you've got the same playbook, guys. Again, links, as always, guys, to work with my team to fix your credit or get you access to 100K plus in funding are in the pinned comment and description. Be sure to drop a comment. I answer every single question you guys drop in the comments below, or just drop an emoji. Show me some love and support. I really do appreciate it, guys. As always, guys, Credit with Colin. I'll see you guys on the next one. Deuces.